Well, hello again. I'm the Sorceress from saucerecipes.tv, and today I'm going to make you a very basic barbecue sauce. Now, it seems to me that every barbecue chef in America has his or her own very special, very secret, very successful barbecue sauce recipe. But not everybody is able to whip up a sauce quickly when somebody comes around or you have need of something in a hurry. So the sauce I'm going to make today is something you can make from whatever you have in your fridge and pantry, effectively. What I have here is I have an onion and some garlic. I have some homemade tomato sauce, which I showed you how to make in a previous video, but you could use tomato ketchup or tomato puree or whatever you happen to have in the fridge. I also have some fennel seeds which I'm going to toast for the sauce. Now, fennel seeds just come in a packet like this. If you don't have fennel seeds, maybe you have celery seeds, maybe you have some other spice that you'd like to add. It really doesn't matter. I have some brown sugar, salt and pepper, olive oil. My recipe says red chilli, but my store didn't have a red chilli today, so I've got a green one. If you don't have a chilli, you could use, perhaps you have some chilli paste, maybe for a curry that you have sitting in your fridge for adding to a stir fry or something of that sort. Or if not, perhaps you have a hot sauce of some sort that you add to other dishes. It really doesn't matter. Just make it with some chili flakes or something to give a little bit of liveliness. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick about peeling garlic and preparing it for cooking. Some people like to use one of these, a garlic crusher. And I would earnestly say to you, please try not to do that. Garlic crushers are going to bruise your lovely garlic. I have beautiful organic garlic here, but if I put that through the crusher or the slicer part here, it's going to crush it in such a way that it damages the fibres and changes the taste. So try not to use that. Apart from anything else, they're horrible to clean. It's very easy to peel garlic. What I do, is I take the garlic clove and under the flat of my knife, like that, and then the skin just peels off very easily in my hand. If it doesn't come the first time, maybe I have to smash it again. Now, to crush your garlic, I have a little bit of sea salt here. Just put a bit there. The sea salt helps to cut into the garlic. So with the point of my knife, I'm just doing that with the salt. And that becomes something I can then cook with my onion. It's going to take me a couple of minutes to chop my onion and my garlic and prepare it for cooking, so I'll do that and see you in a minute or two. Well, my onion, my chilli and my garlic have all been chopped, and I've got a pan on a medium heat at the moment. I have pulverised my fennel in the pestle and mortar a little bit to bring out the flavour of it, and I'm about to just pop it into the dry pan for just a minute or so, and I'm just toasting it a tiny bit before I put my onions and garlic and chilli on to saute. Now, the reason for this is just to bring out the flavours a little bit. That's probably enough. This is my favourite olive oil that I buy in bulk from my local deli. I just put a little bit of olive oil in the saucepan, and I'm going to pop my garlic in first, then my onion, and then my chilli. Now, I want to point out that this chilli has still got its seeds in it, which is going to make it a very lively sauce indeed. Now, the thing about sautéing onions and garlic is a lot of people think you have to stand over the stove and stir it all the time. In fact, you don't. And what I'm going to do is pop the heat down to the lowest I can make it and put the cover, which I appear not to have brought out of my drawer. I'm going to put the cover on the pot and I'm going to set my timer for about 6 or 7 minutes, and I think when I come back my onion will be nice and transparent and ready for the next stage. Right, well, my saucepan with the onions and chilli and garlic has been sitting here, and let me just show you. It's just got very soft and transparent, which is just the way we want it. It hasn't burnt or browned at all, and we can go on to the next step. I have here some brown sugar, about 1/4 cup of soy sauce, about 10 fluid ounces of my tomato sauce. Any tomato sauce you happen to have around will do. And all I'm doing now is I'm mixing that up. As you see, it's looking good. It's getting that lovely, the soy sauce gives it that lovely barbecue sauce colour. So I'm just going to combine that like so. Doesn't that look luscious? And I'm going to pop the lid back on and let it simmer for about another 10-15 minutes on the lowest heat. Okay, so my sauce has been simmering away and I think it looks fabulous. I'm just going to taste it and make sure that the seasoning's correct. Oh yeah, yep, that's excellent. So I don't have to add any salt and pepper. Of course you could if you felt that it needed it. Turn off the heat. Here's my sauce boat. I'm going to pour it in there. Now as you see, that's quite chunky. If you wanted a smoother texture, you could move that through the blender. But the sorcerer and I like our sauces chunky, so that's how we're going to have it on our sausages tonight. The recipe with all the quantities and everything else like that is on the website, saucerecipes.tv. But remember, if you haven't got a particular ingredient, just use your imagination and use something you already have. I'm the Sorceress. See you next time.